I've been wanting to do a video all day long. I just did one on Megan and autism. And I've been wanting to do one all day when I had my hair fixed, my makeup on, and my nice dress that I wore to work. And I looked really good, but I fell asleep on the couch as soon as I ate supper. And we watched some Shark Week, and I had to bring some work home with me, so I had to do some of that. And really kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight was just the fact that my husband got home and sat in his chair for about 5-10 minutes and just said, I'm going outside to work on my boat. And there he went, and he came in and sat down. By then I was asleep, and we watched some Shark Week while I slept, really, in front of it. And then he got out his phone and he's watching videos. And he watches videos on YouTube of everybody. And last night he was laying in the bed and he was watching some Gerald Swindle guy, I guess. And he was talking about chasing the dream and don't give up and go after your dream. And that's the scariest thing to me, because my husband is really serious about, he does not want to work anymore, and all he wants to do is be a bass fisherman. And I just flat out told him one day, I said, you know what? I said, if you're going to do that, you're going to have to devote your entire everything to the Lord. You're just going to have to give it all to the Lord. And he was like, yeah, I can do that. I'm like, you don't even go to church. You don't pray. You're the one who sits around and jokes that after Jesus comes, that you're going to be one of those that's left here on earth to just kind of live like a hellion with everybody else. I mean, that's not funny. That's your salvation that he's playing around with. And he really just, he doesn't care. And he doesn't care. He believes in Jesus. He knows the Passion story. He understands the Christmas story. But he doesn't accept Jesus and his teachings as his Lord. And that's one of the things that I really noticed about all these bass fishermen, is that they have absolutely just dedicated everything to the Lord. And the ones who are really successful, those are the ones who are really faithful. And I just don't think that he's going to be able to I don't believe he's going to be able to just quit his bread and butter job and go fishing and provide for his family. I mean, I work, I bring home money, but I can't support both of us in his fishing habit. And I can't pay for all of the things that he wants to pay for. He just spent almost $1,400 putting some kind of electronics on the boat. And he's already talking about getting a wrap for the boat. And he's just so gung-ho, want to get into this, want to do this. And he's just, I need you to support me, and I need you to be there for me. And it's not that I don't want him to do well, but I really think we're going to drown in the middle of all of this. And he watches videos of this man and wife who fish together and take videos together. And there's nothing wrong with that. I could get into that. Actually, I even started making videos just because he watches videos all the time. And then he was making a couple of himself and his new toys that he would buy, and he would video them. And so I said, okay, well, I'll get into that action too. And I don't mind getting into that with him. But I just don't see that being the support for our family. And I don't see me being able to provide for our family. And I really wish that he would either A, totally give his life over to God, which I pray for all the time, or B, just stop trying to live off of it. In his defense, work has been really hard for him this week. He's on call. And he's had one call after another. He can't even sit down in the recliner before they've called him somewhere else. And it's been a pain for him, and I understand that. And I've always supported him in that if you want to get another job, you don't want to work where you're at, you want to find something else, but don't just quit and leave us without, be the man and provide for your family. So it's what I struggle with, and along with that, and I got the one with autism, and trying to get her ready for the 6th grade. I really, really don't want to hear every day when he gets mad and frustrated and tired and upset, I quit my job, I'm turning my van in tomorrow, and I'm not going back. I really don't want to hear that. So, if you're praying, people, just pray for us, because there's a lot of decisions to be made in the house coming up. I told him, I said, if you'll grease my wheel, I'll grease yours. So, I don't mind doing for him, but I need him to do for me too, as the husband. So, anyway, that's where I'm at with that. I'm hoping that if he does go to get a wrap, he wanted me to go with him. I'm hoping to video that. I'm hoping to share that. I'm hoping to share the good times. I want to be there. I want to be that person that supports him. But he needs to understand I can't be the only support in this house. You know what I'm saying? I can't support him financially, and I can't support the household financially, and I cannot support this expensive hobby that he's come up with. So he needs a sponsor. He needs some time to fish, and he needs some time to rest, and he needs some time to figure out what it is he wants to do with his life. So y'all just pray for him, and pray for his soul, and pray for his salvation, and pray that we can get the answers that we seek. And then maybe next time I get back with you, I'll have some good news. Talk to you then.